Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video and I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I am going to show you how you can edit your MacBook desktop. I decided to go with clean girl aesthetic, so I kept it quite simple and also productive. But I'll show you how you can make your MacBook look a little bit more seamless when it comes to creating a theme. So I'll walk you through it. So to start with, I'm going to show you how you can create this aesthetic. So as I said, I went with the clean girl aesthetic. So I just went for grays and white. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how I change my wallpaper and where did I find the picture. So I usually just go in Chrome. And then I go on to Unsplash. So I have the extension on top. And then you can't just write down shadow if you want to go with the same one as me. And usually on these settings I just put landscape, and then when it comes to license I put free. So I just added this one. I'm gonna leave that on my description as well so you guys can have access. So the way to change your desktop image, you just click on the right side and then you go change wallpaper, and then I just added the wallpapers to my photos, so when you open it you can just add to photos and then you can just choose them. So I tried a couple. I was thinking about like the greenish versions. You do have something like this, and Unsplash is quite good because they have quite good quality when it comes to the images, but as I said, I wanted to go clean version, so I did the flower, the shadow. Second thing I think is quite important is to change the pointer. So to change the pointer color, all you gotta do is go into settings. Then we're gonna go on to accessibility, display, and then on the bottom you're gonna have pointer. So you can always change the size of your pointer. So you can, usually the normal is quite small, but for the video I'm just gonna put it a little bit bigger so you guys can see where I am. You also can make, in addition to shake mouse pointer to locate, so when you shake it, it becomes bigger so you can find it, and then you can choose the colors. So the outline I put was white, so it can stand out on the applications, and then the inside, you could always choose. Yeah, and I just clicked on the little icon that I've made. Okay, so this is how you change the pointer color. Next up, I'm gonna show you how you can make your highlight colors. So any of the windows that you have open, the buttons on top as well, so how you can change that. So to change the highlight colors, you need to go on settings, and then we're gonna go into appearance. And then this is where you can choose your highlight color. So you could always put yellow, you can put orange, so you have several colors. You do have to close it and open for it to update, but I went with graphite. Next thing, to make this look happen, I put some widgets onto my desktop, and this is new with the Sonoma update. So all you've got to do is click on the right as well, and then edit widgets. As you can see on the side, from what you can see, the ones that have disappeared, they're actually not the widgets from the new update. I used another app, but I'll speak about that just in a second. But I've added, so the weather, I've added batteries because my headphones are always dying as well, so it's good to have an idea of how the batteries are, and the mouse as well, because you never know, it doesn't say on the mouse, so it's quite nice. I also put my to-do list, and then you also have my calendar, which is empty at the moment. And then on the bottom we got the icons. I also put the pictures to make it look a bit nicer. What I used to create these widgets is called widget wall. So if you go on to the App Store and then just install widget wall, this icon will show up in the top, and then you just gotta click on add widgets. And you can see, so the ones I used the photos widget, and I used the small ones to put 3 pictures. And then you've got the video, which I think is quite cool. I put the video of my vlog. So this is the intro. I thought it would give me quite a nice vibe, and also for me to keep on working on my YouTube. Also, to make your widgets monogram, all you've got to do is go on to settings. You're gonna go on to desktop and dock. We're gonna go down to widgets, and then you're gonna have widget style. So you've got the automatic, you've got the full color, and the monochrome. So I used monochrome to make them look the same as the colors on my wallpaper. Next up, I'm gonna show you how I did the icons. I have a website that's also copyright free, so I go on to flat icon, and then I just did file, just chose one of the files that I liked, and you can always edit icon and you can change the colors. So I went for kind of like the gray colors. What I did actually is I minimized it, and then I looked at the colors and made sure that they matched with it. So for example, lighter gray, you can leave the one on the middle kind of white, and then a dark gray. And I used a different one, but you could always use this as well. So you have a lot of icons that you can choose from, and then all you've got to do is download. So I did PNG, and always the highest quality to make sure that it's quite visible. After you download your flat icon picture, all you've got to do to edit the icon, you just have to go on get info, and then you've got the icon on top here. So all you've got to do, if you've got a picture on the side, you just scroll it onto the icon and that will change. To add your notes as well, so you've got stickies that comes with Apple. So all you got to do is click on the stickies app, and you're gonna have one coming up. You can choose the color, so I went gray, and you can choose the font as well. So you have all the different fonts, so you can edit it, and then you can also just change the size on the actual sticky now. So that's how I added my sticky. And you need to, so usually I keep it on the dock just in case if I want to open up a new one while I'm doing anything else, or just to keep it on your screen. So I just leave the app open. When it comes to extensions, so I tend to use on the top the language setting, because I do tend to write down in Portuguese and I also write down in English. So it's quite good to have both, because my keyboard is actually Portuguese, so on my MacBook, but sometimes I need to use the pound sign and other symbols as well that are not on my keyboard. And then you can change it on to British, and you can see, so you could either click on there because I need the pound sign, for example, or you can actually do it on your keyboard. So if you go on your keyboard and do 3, it will show the pound sign specifically. Okay, so you could always change your keyboard and you can see what you're doing as well, so you're not blind. I'm going to change it back to Portuguese. Another extension that I use that's quite lovely is the hand mirror. So you can click on it and you can see yourself before you go into a video call, so you can see how the quality is, if the lighting is good. So this is always amazing before you pop on a video call. Another thing I like to edit on my MacBook, it's my Google Chrome, because this is my default browser. And I added an architecture as well from Unsplash. I add all of my extensions, so all of my bookmarks actually on the top. And then extensions, I've got custom cursor. Honey is quite a good extension. Another one I would definitely recommend is the picture-in-picture. YouTube, for example, doesn't allow you to watch the videos while you're doing anything else on your MacBook. So I'm gonna click on a Vogue video just for an example, and you can minimize it, and then you can come off the Chrome tab and you're able to move it around. So if you're doing a tutorial, you could always watch the tutorial while you're working on your computer at the same time. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I would love to see how you edit your desktop, so if you have any pictures, you could always upload on the comments so I can have a little look and see your ideas. Hopefully I was able to teach you something, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so you can see my next videos as well. Bye!